And finally you get a response back and it says, "I'm sorry I'm not home yet. I will be home soon. This is not a good response or a drunk response. I will text you a good response tomorrow." And that is the last thing that you ever hear from him. This man you were together with for 8 years.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's Girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So yes guys, it's almost New Year and I'm super excited guys. So happy New Year. A couple of hours it will be New Year. Anyway, let's just get into today's video. So today's video is more like a story time that has gotten everybody talking and everybody has a lot to say. So this lady came online to share the story of a man who left his girlfriend to go play football. Is it football? To go play sports somewhere in Europe, in I think Russia if I'm not mistaken. And after he went, things just went down from the relationship. He just literally, like this man literally just ghosted his girlfriend of 7 years. Just ghosted her like that with no explanation, nothing. She just like, this story is just like got me like, and this has gotten a lot of people talking. So let's go check out this story and people's thoughts on this. Then I'll come back and share my own thoughts.
Put a finger down if you've ever been together with a man for 8 years and this man is the love of your life. And he's also a professional hockey player. And so one day he gets a contract to go play hockey in Russia and it's for an insane amount of money. So he can't turn it down. And because you're supportive, you say, yes, babe, go to Russia, play in Russia. So he does. And things are going so well. He's playing amazing. You guys are talking every day. You're talking about rings and weddings because, mind you, you've been together for 8 years. And he says, I can't wait to see you at the end of February when I come home. And finally, the end of February rolls around and all of a sudden, he disappears. He just disappears and you're freaking out naturally. You're saying, are you dead? Are you in the gulag? What's going on? And you text his parents and you text his friends and you say, what happened? Is he okay? And they say, what do you mean? He's just on vacation. He didn't tell you. So you text him and you say, what, you're on vacation? What happened? And finally you get a response back and it says, I'm sorry I'm not home yet. I will be home soon. This is not a good response or a drunk response. I will text you a good response tomorrow. And that is the last thing that you ever hear from him. This man you were together with for 8 years. This is the last thing you ever hear from him. And you know that he's alive and he's fine because he comes home and you see photos of him home. And you text him and you say, can we please talk? No response. You box up all of his belongings that you've accumulated over the past 8 years and you write him a letter saying, can I please get some closure? You send it off. No response. Eventually he goes back to Russia for the second season. And when he's there, about a month in, he posts a photo with a girl. And he doesn't tag the girl, and you don't know anything about the girl, but you happen to have 3 best friends who are FBI agents. And these girls go in and they figure out everything about this girl. They figure out who she is, they figure out what she does, and they figure out the timeline of their relationship. And they realize that he and this girl had been together for quite some time. They've been together for a long time, actually. In fact, so long that they were together when he was still talking to you and saying, we're going to get married. And so now you know there was philandering. Philandering was done. And the last thing I'll say is, put a finger down if today, November 3rd, 2023, this man posts a photo of this woman with a ring on her hand. This is a true story. It did not happen to me. It happened to my best friend of 20 years, a woman I have known for 20 years. This is not a novel. This really happened. And sir, if you're watching, you know who you are and you can rot in hell. Down if you've ever been together with a man for 8 years and this man is the love of your life.
If you haven't gonna watch that video, go watch that video. You're gonna need the backstory before I start getting on your ass. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you hussies, don't be the girl that builds no man up. Don't do it. Do not be the girl that builds that man up. He will use you too, baby. He will use your support, your love, your care to get where he needs to be. And as soon as the girl who he thinks is in his caliber now is ready for him, baby, he taking it. And he gonna leave you in the dump, baby. Don't do it. Don't be the man. You dating a D1 player, he not there yet. Don't you do it, baby. Don't you do it, girl. It's gonna end just like that. Lord, prayer to that sweet baby.
Put a finger down if you've ever been together with a man for 8 years and this man is the love of your life.
So, I'm always really astonished when I hear other stories like this, but put a finger down if you dated a guy for 2 years and he came to Miami and he gave you this super crazy sob story about how he got kicked out of his parents' house in Puerto Rico, so he moved here to get a fresh start, And then whatever time goes by, he used to always go like almost every 2 months to Orlando, and he would go to visit family. And so you never thought anything of it because you didn't really want to like go to Orlando and visit his family. But then you find out that he didn't leave Puerto Rico because he got kicked out. He left Puerto Rico because him and his girlfriend at the time wanted to leave Puerto Rico, but she moved to Orlando. So all the times that he was going to Orlando to visit his family, he was actually going to visit her. And they had been together for like 8 years. So you were basically like this whole like side chick thing for 2 years. And then you guys move in together to an apartment and he has a whole ass life with you. And then one day he leaves to Orlando to visit his family. And then he never comes back and never tells you anything. So then you start going FBI agent on him. And then you find this girl and you message her. And she's like, everything that he had in Miami was temporary. And so were you.
Finger down if you've ever been together with a man for 8 years.
So please don't come at me, but the first thing she says is put a finger down if you've been with a man for 8 years. If you've been with a man for 8 years and you don't have a commitment, I don't care what the reason, you are not the girl of his dreams. I am sorry that this girl got cheated on and her story is absolutely horrible, but I am not surprised this man cheated. She was with him for 8 years, and he never put a ring on it and he never committed to her. 8 years. So they basically played house and had a great relationship for 8 years. So for 8 years, he got to have the benefits of a relationship, got to have the benefits of a girl who loved him without having to make a commitment to her. Girls, I am telling you, be smarter than this. 8 years, that's a big red flag, a big red flag. When a man is in love with you and you are the right girl for him, he doesn't need 8 years to figure it out. That men know very, very quickly. So he might have been the man of her dreams. She was not the woman of his dreams. I'm not surprised he cheated. 8 years? And he's, he should have went about it a better way. He should have just told her. But you see, men are funny that way. Men, they will drag a relationship out for their comfort. That relationship was probably comfortable to him. She probably provided for him security and made him feel good. She probably built him up emotionally and, did nice things for him. So, yeah, he loved it. He'll stay in it. She was more than content to stay in the relationship without a commitment, and he was more than probably content to hold on to her while he waited for the girl of his dreams. Girls, you should not be in relationships for 8 years without commitments. Don't play house. Buy a house. Don't play house. I'm so sorry that this girl's heart's broken. I hope she feels better soon, and I hope she finds someone who's worthy of her love. Okay. Bye-bye.
Put a finger down if you've ever been together with a man for 8 years and this man is the love of your life.
It's so crazy, but as soon as she said that girl and that guy were together for 8 years, I already knew some fuck shit was about to go down. She told the story and I was like, that tracks. Isn't it fucking crazy that in our world, the longer you're with a man before he makes any move to propose to you or marry you, the more likely it is for your relationship to end? Is that not fucking insane? Because in a perfect world, right, it would be the opposite. It would be the longer that you are in a relationship, the more committed you are to each other. Only in our fucked up world with these fucked up ass men, they will stay with us for years and years and years, knowing secretly deep down they have no intention of marrying you. They have no intention of taking it farther than what you guys are now. They will waste 8 years of your life just to ghost you at the end of the relationship, all because he didn't have the balls to say maybe 5 years ago that he wasn't with her like that. Honestly, I think it's one of the scariest things about men to me, that they can engage in full-blown long-term relationships. I'm talking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years with women they do not see futures with. They will live with these women. They will cohabitate with these women. They will impregnate and have children with women that they do not see being their future wife. That is scary.
Like, it's really unfortunate and it shouldn't be this way, but we as women have to start putting time limits on these men and on these relationships, because a man that secretly does not like you will stay in a relationship with you. If you never put your foot down and be like, are you about to marry me or what? He will have you in a relationship for the next 10 10 years of your life just to leave you and marry some girl he only knew for 6 fucking months. Men are fucking sick. I had to sit up so I could talk some more, because there are women who are like maybe not interested in like getting married, or like they don't want to rush into marriage, so they're like, oh, we're just taking our time, blah blah blah. Whole time you're taking your time, he's still looking around for the love of his life. He's looking for the love of his life, because it's not you. I feel like men and women frame and think of long-term relationships very, very differently, and I think that's something that a lot of women don't understand. I think that's why they're so unwilling to kind of like face that reality, that the longer you're with the man, the more likely he doesn't actually want to be with you, which sounds so backward, I know, and I don't think it's right. I think it's stupid. I think men are evil, and I hate that we as women, the emotional labor and the mental gymnastics is put on us to figure out whether or not we're in a relationship with a man who actually secretly doesn't like us. But unfortunately, that is the reality. Like, we as women have to start putting time limits on these men, and it's like, in a perfect world, men would just date people that they actually fucking like and stop wasting women's time. But unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world.
Wow. Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this video down in the comment section. Feel free to share your opinion. The original girl that posted the story time has taken the story down before I continue. She has taken this video down. That was because a lot of people were tagging and harassing some people that were not like people that line up with the story. They were going, you guys know how the internet is, people are just going to track and find and link up story and stitch things, you guys know. So she took down the original video. Anyway, guys, go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. With that said, guys, here's my own thought on this. I can hear a whole lot of ladies talking about, oh, don't date a man for too long, don't date a man for 8 years. If it's that long, then don't do it. If some of you guys don't know, if you're new here, you might not know this. I dated my husband for 10 years before we got married, and we were married for 10 years. So we've been together for 20 years. So I personally, I think I can say it always does not work out that way. So this is it. Like, I was one of those young women that marriage was not like a reward for me. You know, a lot of women see, especially in my society, see marriage like an achievement. So I was not one of those people. So even marriage, I was just like, okay, I love this man and all that, but I wasn't really like 100, like, oh, I want to the marriage. I was just chill about it. So him too, the couple of years, I think when we're like 8 years into it, he kind of like, oh, maybe we should just do it. And they're like, okay, maybe. Literally, we got married just like, maybe we should just do it, right? Okay, maybe let's just do it. It was literally like that. Yeah, it was almost around this time. Yeah, I actually got engaged 31st night. So yeah, this is like a very good one. Like, yeah, today's 31st. So and we just looked at, okay, when do we want it? It was just a very chill thing. There was no pressure. There was no intense. So I personally, I can say it does not always count that way. It depends on who the girl is. It depends on who the man is and what she wants from life and how she sees marriage. Not all women want marriage. A lot of women, we saw people like Oprah, they don't mind a long-term relationship. Like, it is what it is. So I totally like, nah. But one thing for sure is that this man knows exactly what he was doing. And I agree with the lady that said that a lot of men will stay with a woman just because the woman is serving a purpose for him at that time, and he's just going to stay there. And even though he does not like the woman and does not want the relationship anymore, just as far as that relationship is serving a purpose for him, the man is going to put up with the relationship for as long as he can, until he can find a substitute. And yes, we've seen it over and over of men that will date somebody for a long time and say, oh, they are not ready for marriage. I don't want marriage. I don't, even including babies, tell you, I don't want babies. But they will meet somebody and they will date for 1 week, 1 month, and they're already married and already having full-blown family with. So ladies, be able to read the room and know yourself and know who you're in a relationship with, so that you can make the best call for your life, rather than stay in a place where you're not liked, they don't want you, and you're the one putting a whole lot of effort into the relationship, or you're just holding on to that. You are the mold in that relationship. You're the one keeping the relationship together. So ladies, be able to read the room and say, you know what, this relationship, I don't think it's for me, or this person is not treating me right. But funny enough, some of these men, they will treat you right to the last day. They ghost you or break up with you. They will treat you like you're everything, while deep down they're not. So ladies, always secure yourself, always always prepare for yourself. Like that's one thing I always say. Yeah, always prepare for yourself, look out for yourself, heal your trauma. And for me, for me personally, those kind of relationships will going to be hard, especially when I don't have closure, because I am one of those people that I want closure. I know some people say don't ask for closure, just move on. Me, maybe because of my trauma, if I don't have closure, the more you're going to suck me in, because it's going to be what went wrong, how, what happened. Like, I really want to know. And for me, knowing helps me to move on, including in friendship, including in relationship. Knowing helps me to move on. Let me know down in the comment section if you are like me, if you're the type of person that likes closure, or if you're the one that you don't mind, you can move on without closure. Let us know down in the comment section, because I am that person. I want closure. I will get closure. If I don't have closure, it's almost like I'm running mad. It's not as much as I want the person. That's what will drive me mad. The fact that I don't know what happened. Maybe it's the part of me that likes control and all that. And me not having that control, knowing what happened, it's just going to just mess me up here. So yeah, I like closure a lot. And maybe that's why maybe I also actually like talking and expressing myself, expressing my feelings 100%, because I don't want anybody I'm in a relationship with or friendship with, so you don't mess it up. It's what you get, what you get. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thought. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. So go ahead and share your thought. With that all said, please don't forget to share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go on and share this video with someone. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see. And that will be you supporting your girl and this channel. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. So when you share, you comment, you give it a thumbs up, you subscribe, it all helps my channel and help me. Okay, with that all said, guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces. Happy New Year, people.